Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toffee Bluecast, instant match reaction, the most bipolar football club in the world. We are live. Me and Paul, we host it all the time, and you lot in the comments are regulars. We want to hear from you. 15, 20 minutes. Want to hear what you got to say about the game, and then we'll let you all go and party. Yes, I said party. The score was Newcastle 2, Everton 3. We've done it. Now, I said to you lot when you was all down in the dumps, I said, you know what? I'm that confident we'll win. If we ain't won by the derby, I'll run on the pitch. We've done it in one game. And I did think this would be the game we'd do it, you know. I did believe this could be the game. And I just don't know. Everton are just Everton. If it's a game that you think you probably shouldn't win, they probably will. If it's a game that Everton should win, they won't win. And if it's a game at home, we'll never win. But I tell you something. This is just crazy. Like we're going to talk about it. Our got me stuttering. Our away form is insane. Our home form, bloody hell. I don't know what's going on there. Paul, talk to me. How we're feeling. I say to him as soon as he's frozen.
Oh my God. Oh. Sorry. I'm just doing the takes ages because we've got so many goals to talk about. Oh, blimey. There we go. 3-2. Jeez Louise. So, no, fantastic. Really good. I thought it's probably one of Betto's best games for us. And if that's happening, then something's going right. It seems to be our day. And especially coming back so quickly, both times, after the goals as well, was just what we needed. We didn't want it to drag on at all. Betto held the ball up really well. Amazingly had a half-decent touch today. And Dye and Garner Gay were brilliant together. Passing the ball, little two-touch stuff between them. Everyone in the back four did a decent job. Thought we could have closed down a few more crosses, to be honest. But other than that, I think we were in decent positions and we defended well as a side. And everyone dug in. And, you know, despite conceding 2, we scored 3. Feels though we don't do that very often. So, no, very pleased.
Not only did we score 3, we hit the crossbar as well. Betto could have had a brace. Imagine that, Betto brace. Very unlucky, actually. I think, do you know what? Sometimes when you hit the crossbar, I cannot moan because I think if you've hit the crossbar, you cannot get any closer. And I think you've hit it really good because he needed to chip it over the goalkeeper. So he did well on that part. And he's kept it down enough for it to be on target. Sometimes, for me personally, I cannot have a go at a player if he's hit the woodwork. It's just so unlucky, I think. Often to hit. It's hard. You do crossbar challenge. It's harder to hit the crossbar than what it is for it to go in sometimes, Paul. I tried it. I did crossbar challenge. I had 25 goes at the crossbar. I did it on like 30 tries. So trust me, it's harder to hit the woodwork than what it isn't. And I think it was unlucky not to get the brace. But we're going to break it down quick, people. And I can see you in the comments. You're all so happy and so are we. You mentioned it there. Betto, we'll come on to him. We'll start with the first goal. I mean, we all asked for it. I don't know if Moyes listens to this show because I was fuming with Moyes. I said to Moyes, first of all, don't surround the goalkeeper. We didn't surround the goalkeeper. Tarkowski was still there, the naughty boy. Tarkowski didn't need to be there. Do you know what I mean? Didn't need to be on the keeper because I'm telling you something. If the ref was a bit harsh on us today, he would have stopped that for Tarkowski interrupting him with the goalkeeper. He didn't need to be on him. And I was shitting myself because I thought, you know what? They're going to give that Tarkowski, interfering with the goalkeeper. Luckily, they didn't. But I don't want to give them that option of being able to do that if we're not, because we didn't. The way that Jared Brantwaite running, because I did a video, didn't I, Paul? I said players need to be on the penalty spot. One needs to go front post, one back post, one in the middle. And today, it felt like we did exactly what I said in the video because Jared Brantwaite ran front post, got a beautiful little flick, exactly how I imagined it in my head, and it went straight in. And Tarkowski did not need to be putting the keeper off because it was a cracking header by Brantwaite. So Tarkowski, don't go around the keeper. Just leave the keeper alone because if you did watch Newcastle on our corners, Paul, no one surrounded Pickford. I don't think we need to do it because I think it gives them a chance of getting a foul and the goal being disallowed. So don't go near the goalkeeper. But it was a cracking header by Brantwaite. And Brantwaite centre-back as well and Miko left-back. So to me, it was just a perfect start for playing the right defence.
Well, the delivery was really good as well. You know,
Yeah.
it missed the first man. It it fell right for someone making a run going forward rather than us being stationary and stuff still. I believe, I agree with Paul's one goal on the keeper. It causes a little bit of distraction, and Tarkovsky just being the one that was fine for me. He wasn't being silly about it as such. He wasn't like a United, like you say, that took the piss a little bit. But apart from Branthwaite, there were other people making runs as well, and it paid off perfectly. Cracking header, exactly what we needed.
Really, really good goal. And Branthwaite as well. And you know what? He does look like he loves playing for us, doesn't he, Branthwaite? He's happy. Like, don't play him left back, Moist. Please don't do it again. Like, seriously, just don't do it again. He's one of the best centre backs around. Like, and he showed it today. I think some of his positioning today, Paul, which I've mentioned before on other channel on
Yeah,
other shows, he seeks out a lot of danger. You know, there was a couple of times where they pinged a good cross in, and he just gets there and gets fouled, or gets there and clears it, or knocks it out for a corner. He knows where the danger is, and that's a sign of a good centre back. Because we've had bad centre backs at reading the game like that in the past. But yeah, he was. And look at him, he loves that. He loves that. What a goal! He can score goals as well. It's weird because you play him left back, which you got more chance of scoring. It don't happen, but you play him in his natural position. You play a centre back in the centre back position. They often do
yeah,
score.
yeah. Well, he's got that. You know, sometimes if you take the left, if you put someone at left back, they're not always going to go where the centre backs would go for a corner, for exactly, so to
Exactly.
speak.
Yeah.
So you would have to sort of swap people around to sort of still do the position, do the job of the left back and the job of the centre back. But it just felt natural today, and we had a bit of balance. And I actually thought, I mean, McNeil being in the side, everyone probably would have cringed at that. To be fair, but I thought he worked hard and he did decent. I thought he did really well in front of O'Brien.
Fantastic.
I don't think we closed everything down, but he absolutely ran his socks off for a good 80 minutes. So yeah, fair play to everyone on the pitch. I thought they all dug in and did their jobs as well as they possibly could. Really, it reminded me of Forest away.
I felt like you just touched on it. I felt for McNeil a little bit because you know what? I said it on X, Paul, when I put the tweet out when the lineups come out. I put McNeil a little bit of a shock for people, but you know what? McNeil scored some massive goals for us in the past, and in some big games, he's actually turned up. So I was behind him, and I think he did really well today. I think he did really, really well. He kept the ball. He worked hard. He did block a lot of stuff. So where I get frustrated when we let crosses come in, he blocked a few out. He did, and I thought McNeil was fantastic. Because let's not beat around the bush. McNeil thought he'd gone. He wasn't even put in the team after that for the next 2-3 games. He must have been upset. He needs to sort his head out. And I think with the way that he's come back, how professionally he's come back and played in that game, I'm really proud of McNeil. And I think we should just get behind him until whatever he does. But McNeil's done enough for us in those 2-3 bad years that we had for us to always support him, have a lot of respect for him. And I think he played well today, McNeil. So I was really, really impressed with him. On to the second goal, right? Second goal, you mentioned it just a minute ago, Paul. He was fantastic today. Betto the ball. And I did not expect it, and no one probably expected him to start a striker. But when you do think back to how good he's played against Newcastle in the past, it does make sense to play him because he loves playing against Newcastle. Betto the ball does. He's had these centre backs. He's had these centre backs really on the under the thumb many a times, and he was a beast today. Even stuff you didn't even think he could flick on, he somehow flicked it on for our players. And what I did like, Paul, is that it seemed that Dewsbury was really close to him today, and I think a lot of our players did get really close to Betto today, which helped him as well. But Illiman and Jai was coming into the 10 position as well, jumping on the knockdowns. We seem to push up a lot more, and I've got to say, we do push up more when we've got Branthwaite, and it all comes from your defence. When you've got Branthwaite and Tarkovsky centre back, we push up more, we play better attacking. That's what I believe anyway. That's why I've been crying out for it. We do. We don't sit as deep. Branthwaite will push us up. And I think we did that today because of the partnership. But Fair. It looked like an easy goal, Paul, because it's a tapping. And I know I've gone past their goal that they scored, but we'll go back to it. I don't really like talking about their goals, but he's still got to make that run, hasn't he, Paul?
Yeah, he was hungry. He wasn't sort of, sort of seeing his ass because maybe he's not been getting picked to start as much. Newcastle defenders were on the heels, and he was. I mean, straight away. He didn't wait for the keeper to save it and then run in. He was running in as Pope fumbled it. And to be fair, the Villa goal, Barry's goal against Villa, exactly same sort of thing. McNeil comes in on his left foot. McNeil must do something with the ball in some sort of magical wizardy way, and and make keepers fumble it. And then Barry was on the run when McNeil had his shot, so he was already closing in whether the keeper fumbled it or not, and that's what Betto did today. And he deserved
Well, do you know what? McNeil won't actually like this, Paul, but I will say, right. So McNeil's dad contacted Toffee Bluecast, and McNeil's dad said, "Can you give McNeil a bit of shooting practice to me?" And I said, "That's fine. I'm quite good at shooting. It's one of my strengths." And McNeil, we was having a bit of shooting practice, and I did the Beyblade shot. And McNeil didn't know nothing about it. I call it the Beyblade shot. So I shoot, and it's got that much spin on it. Keepers just can't keep it, Paul. It's like a Beyblade where you let it go and it just spins. And McNeil says, "Can you show me how to do it?" A bit like Mighty Ducks with a knuckle puck, you know what I mean? But McNeil says, "How'd you do it?" I just said, "You know what, McNeil, I'll show you." And he's done it before. We've scored a goal like it before, a tap-in before this. Antic that one. I can't remember which game it was, but it happened again. And it looks so easy for the keeper to catch. So you're looking at it thinking, keeper should have caught that, but it's a Beyblade shot. You ain't going to catch it. I've learned McNeil how to do it. Yeah, so McNeil's done the Beyblade shot, pulled it off. Well done, McNeil. Thank me later. And this keeper that apparently is better than Pickford, can't catch the Beyblade shot. And Betto gets a tap in, but still got a. We've seen Betto miss shots like that before, but fair play to Betto. And I'm so proud that he's stuck in there. He's got his chance. I seen a lad go and get Betto's signature on a video, and the lad said, "Betto, you're going to score." And Betto's like, "Well, I will if I get a game." And he's waited because this was about 2 weeks ago, and he's stepped up this game. You know what I mean? So it just shows, you know what? Your chance will come. Your chance will come. And when it comes, make sure you take it. And Betto was happy. Nearly got a brace. But yeah, cracking goal by Betto, Paul, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was. It was. I think there was something different about him today. Whether he's been learning one or two of the dark arts off people or not, I thought we were really clever today. I thought there was, we were professional. We weren't like Joe Linton, as the commentator said all the way through, getting annoyed and getting up in the referee's face and stuff like that.
Has he done 5,000 not got carded? 5,000 not got carded.
I don't know.
5,000 not got carded.
Dissent for a start off, and then fouls Tarkovsky, and then another one later. Just they were seeing their arse. They were proper losing themselves, and we just played on it. And especially when you got little one touch, sort of two touch things by Ndai and Garner Gay, which was brilliant, and then Garner Gay on the Ndai on the left hand side late on, sort of just in front of the defender, and then flicks it around for Garner Gay going through. It's just that we proper wound them up, and we were smart about it, and we slowed it down when we needed to, and the passing today was just far better. We weren't trying to. I tell you what, we weren't doing, and I can't remember if we did it at all. Did we do any 50-yard diagonal passes? Maybe we didn't have the ball enough. I don't know. But I just felt as though we were very simple on the ball, moving off into space, and everyone just seemed really comfortable. Maybe the pressure wasn't on us. Maybe, the players sort of felt, well, no one gives us much of a chance sort of coming away. But I don't know. They just seemed happy with their 90-odd minutes, and fair play.
Always helps. always helps when you get a good start, doesn't it? And I think getting the early goal for us always gave us that momentum. And very luckily, we kept giving the goal back. I mean, I just spoke about us going 2-0. It actually went 1-1. They scored a goal where we didn't close it down, got to close them down. Well, we did close it down, but Brantford kind of put it in his own net. Just our looking at Brantford scores, celebrates, and then deflection, and it goes in the back of our net on that one, wasn't it?
Unlucky that as well. I mean, and it's off Garner Gay as well for the other one, because I think that probably would have gone wide or blocked by someone else. So Pickford was particularly unlucky with both of their goals, I thought.
Do you know what, though? I'll call it out now, and I'll say it right now before we talk about Barry's goal at the end. Pickford should have saved that one from them, for me. The one down the middle where Tarkowski was nearly in his way. I think it was really slow and lapsy-daisy. And I tell you something, I think Pickford should have saved that, and it could have put us in trouble. But luckily, we got a goal back. But that could have made us draw, and I think Pickford should have saved it. But one thing, and we are allowed to say that, if Pickford should have saved, well, we don't need to lick people's arses. I think it was just close enough down the middle where his reactions were just, it was just like that. If he was ready and he was on his toes, he would have had it more. But I tell you something, if you go and pee Dan off, and Dan thinks you should have saved it, what you do then, Paul, is you go and save the one at the end that's absolutely world class. What a save!
Oh my God!
Like, I can't really moan about Pickford after that. You know what I mean? You peed me off. You should have saved that. But fair enough. When we're winning 3-2, you go and do the absolute best save you can do. And it doesn't even look that good. That's the worst part about it. But it's insane.
It doesn't look
that good because people say you should have saved it, but they don't get saved all the time. They don't.
Slow motion, any sort of replay you see in slow motion will not do that save justice. And Tonali as well. I mean, he hit that ball as hard as anything. I mean, it literally just flashed. It went so fast. I almost literally, I was watching it, but then couldn't see it.
I didn't see the shot. I had to watch it on the replay.
Oh, that's how well he struck it. Unbelievable. The fact that he hit it as well as he could possibly hit that, and he had to stretch to get it as well. That was just top class. And I mean, I would, maybe there might have been at least one Newcastle fan who applauded the save. You know, even a Newcastle fan might have done that today, because that was absolutely unbelievable save. You're dead right, Emma. So I hope that goes in as another contender for save of the month, right at the end of the month, because it absolutely deserves it. Bloody hell. Amazing.
Let's get it on. Paul's getting it on tonight. New baby on the way. Congratulations. You know what I mean? Jordan Pickford. Make sure you call it Jordan Pickford when you're having a bit of frisky tonight.
He wants us to delete it, though. He wants us to delete it.
No, I'm always on the woman's side, because I know how it is to get be on the losing end of a woman. So you know what? I'm not got your back, Paulsy. You know what I mean? I'm just going to laugh at you and let you have another little one on the way. But yeah, it was a cracking save. It was insane, and it's against them, which makes it even better. Like you say, Paul, it was struck. So what it is as well, I've seen Tonali score two. I don't know which game it was. It was maybe last game or the game before. He scored a brace, and there were similar shots, and it's gone in the back of the net. But Pickford saves it, and I think sometimes you'll see those shots where the keepers get the hand to it, but it still goes in because they've hit it that good. Where just keeper will fingertip it, but it's such strong hands by Jordan Pickford. That's the thing; it's really strong hands to tip it where he's tipped it. Because it's all right getting your fingertips to it, but you've got to get enough onto it to get it over the goal. And he's still got to get enough on it to make it move a meter to get it over the goal. That's the thing. It's got to, like, you get a little bit on it, it still goes in the back of your net in your top corner. It's one then where the keeper gets his hands, it goes in his net, and you say, oh, he got his fingers to it, but could he have saved it? But Pickford's got such strong hands. People don't give him credit for that. They all say he's got small arms. Well, he must gym them, I'll tell you, because that was a cracking save. I've done a lot of goalkeeper training, and I'll tell you something, people take for granted how strong your wrists have got to be goalkeeping. But that was really good save. Really, really good.
It was insane. It was insane. I don't think, well, we all know that he doesn't get half as much credit, but it was good to see Pope at the end of the game and Ramsdale as well on their bench. Ramsdale's face was like, I'm never getting in the England side again.
Yeah.
There's just no chance.
He was pumped.
It was just.
He was
It was
pumped. Did you
amazing.
see that, Paul? Where he did the sergeant like?
Yeah.
He did it to the the Newcastle fans was there.
He's like, he was proper like that as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
After he did it, he knew it was a good save.
This is just literally, for a fact, Newcastle fans are there all around him. They think he scored. They'll all go, it's in, and they know that Jordan Pickford stopped him from scoring. And we all know that Jordan Pickford, Newcastle ain't that fond of him. So there was a cracking save. Obviously, it was frustrating, Paul, because I think if we would have gone ahead 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, I think when it was 2-2, because we'd let them come back twice, and that's what we're all thinking throughout the game. Can we keep 1-0? Can we keep the lead? We was all hoping it could just finish 1-0 when it was 1-0, but no, we couldn't. 2-1, can we keep the lead? We're all just wanting the game to finish at 2-1. No, we couldn't. 2-2, and I think the moment it goes 2-2, as a fan, you think, for fuck's sake, like you're really angry, and you think, you know what, this is just frustrating because you just really want to win. And you've let it go twice. And I'm frustrated as well. But fair play to Everton for the resilience today. Dogs of War to get the goals back as quick as they did. It's not easy to do that, when your heads go down after conceding, to get your head back up and score a goal the other end that quick. Fair play to us. That takes some doing. And I think they deserve a lot of praise today, the way we bounced back to things that didn't go well for us. And Tierney Barry on the bench. We spoke about Betto being on the bench for a long time, coming and playing well today. And McNeil the same. Tierney Barry got dropped. Could be peed off. No. Moyes has a word with him when he comes on. Barry looks like he don't want to listen to him. I don't think I would either. You can tell when someone's talking to someone, Paul, and they're not even listening to him. It's just like, finish this convo and just let me go on and do what I want Barry is. But Barry's gone on. And you know what? I couldn't have thought of a better goal to finish the game. He twerked it in.
I mean, that's showing off.
It's that twerking. Come on, seriously. We've seen Tierney Barry with the bone and arrow celebrations. We've seen him do the sexy deck soon. He just goes and takes it up a level. He twerked the ball in the back of the net. I've not seen no one do that. You know what I mean? Twerking it. In the back of the net.
Most of the time we think Betto might be better shooting with his arse. Barry proved today that he can put it in with his peach. So fair play to him. And if it wasn't going to be, if he didn't finish it, I think it would have been a penalty as well. So, just bizarre but brilliant. And I think, all right, he did slide it in by accident and all that sort of stuff. But
I don't think it was by accident. I think he did deliberately twerk it in.
Well,
I don't think it was.
The thing was that we were pressing high. We weren't dropping back all the way and letting them come on to us, settling for a point and everything else. We actually, I think it was off the throw in and then they passed it around 2 or 3 times. So we were still quite high up the pitch. We got it off Gordon, which was an added bonus as well, because he thought that he could sort of dribble his way out of trouble, which he didn't. Garnegay wins it back and with the help of 1 or 2 others. But then there's a moment when it's sort of inside left and going into the area. And there could have been a moment where Dewsbury Hall and Barry got themselves mixed up. But Barry then turned and then made the run that he did. And Dewsbury Hall, again, another thing that could have gone wrong. Dewsbury Hall could have shot, but to play it across the box and a perfect pass across the box as well. It was poetry. It was absolute poetry. Buttocks Barry, by the way.
You know what? It's 2-1, right? It's 2-1, 2-2. Tierney Barry comes on. Boom! You know what I mean? That's what we do. We get the ball. Tierney Barry. Twerk it in, baby. Twerk it in. Love it. It was Tierney Butty. Tierney Bumper. Tierney Bumper. Tierney Bumper Henry. But what a goal. What a goal.
I did actually think of this, what Paws is saying as well. Does that mean that Pickford's lost his peach, Emma? Is that why has Barry Island now been replaced with a peach? I don't know.
No, it was. You know what? He deliberately did it though. He deliberately did it because you know what? He didn't intend to be back to the ball. But I think once his back was there, he thought, you know what? I can either twerk or I can fart. One or the other. One of these is going to get it in the back of the net. And he thought, you know what? I'm going to twerk. So I've seen a little bit of twerking going on just to pop it in. But one thing I will say, I always say one thing I will say and say a lot of things. We mentioned it in the pre-match when all you lot was on. We did say we need character. And I thought James Garner, he's got a little bit, you know. Like, there was a moment where I seen James Garner, and it's stupid things I look at. Towards the end of the game, he went and took one of those little pouches that give you energy, and he was pumped, you know. When he had that pouch, he was like, he knew, do you know when a player looks like he's put a graft in? When someone looks like they're putting graft in, they're liking it, and he's loving it. And Garner was loving it, you know. He played well today, and player equally as good. I thought Dewsbury Hall was fantastic. And we just spoke about Barry's goal. It's a cracking ball from Dewsbury Hall. Like, cracking ball from Dewsbury Hall, that is. Like, to run down the side like Dewsbury Hall did and cut it in and put it across.
Yeah.
Dewsbury Hall put that ball where the keeper couldn't get it and where Barry was just, it was perfect where Barry just needs to get his body on it and the defender couldn't stop it. It was the perfect ball, but I don't take for granted how good that ball was from Dewsbury Hall because like Paul's just said, if Barry didn't knock it in, it would have been a foul on Barry because the keeper and the defender couldn't get the ball because Dewsbury Hall put it that good into Barry. So fair play, Dewsbury Hall, mate. Showed a bit of bollocks there, and I like it. I like it a lot.
He did. No, he worked hard, actually. You could tell he was knackered. And the frustration from Newcastle and Dan Burn as well, where Dewsbury Hall's battered on the floor. He's got no legs left. And Burn lifts him up like, I'm absolutely knackered. What do you want from me? You know.
Well, do you know what? It's interesting you said that, Paul, because if you actually watch the game, they gave that, and I thought the referee was okay today. I'm not going to jump on referees for no reason. He was okay because not good, but okay. I just think I'm just really surprised he did not disallow the first goal because of Tarkowski because they're evil to us. So that's why I say it was okay. Didn't disallow that. But Joe Linton should have got a card. He's on 4 fouls. And where you've just said, Paul, where Dan Burn got carded, that was because Joe Linton went and smashed him down, you know. Joe Linton actually fouled again. That was his 5th foul. He went and smashed. That was but it wasn't given as a foul. It was given as a throw-in. So Joe Linton's not got the ball, and he smashed into. Not got the ball, and for some reason we've been given a throw-in, even though we smashed into him. And I was thinking Joe Linton's definitely get a card here. And that's when it all kicked off. But I can't believe Joe Linton didn't get a card.
I think Atwell was afraid of Joe Linton. I mean, I can understand. I can understand why, because he'd be like, you know, but he just let him off with so much stuff, you know.
You know what I did?
And Paul's is right. He was a little bit too relaxed as well with his cards. I'm just gonna. We're on a shorter show tonight, everyone, because we won and it's Chloe's birthday, and I'm going to an event as well, a quiz night event. So I have to go soon as well, but I'll just throw 1 or 2 stats on just because I know there are 1 or 2 people. I know there are.
Just before you say those stats, Paul, just before you say those stats, Paul, there was a comment earlier on, and we do see the comments, but sometimes we try and read them out, but there's that many we don't get to read them all out, but we do put them on the screen at least. Emma did say happy birthday, Chloe. Hope she had a good birthday. I didn't take them at McDonald's. We went for a jacket potato this morning with the kids, and we do like the jacket potato, so we went to, and later on we're going out. So yeah, she has had a good birthday so far, but I'm on the channel at the minute, so I need to get this done and continue it.
Yeah, and make sure you all do something. Make sure you all do something tonight. You know, make the most of it.
So.
I mean, straight away on there, expected goals and everything else, and the shots, and maybe not the possession, but we created some decent chances. We defended well off corners. Everyone did a decent job. These are the ratings from today. I've seen them. I don't agree with all of them. See what you think. I think Pickford was probably better than that. I agree with Betto, though. 8.8 might be a little high, but
he was good though, wasn't he? Like nothing wrong. That run that he did, That run that he did, Paul, where he kept the ball in play, I think he even surprised himself. It was such a good run. Everyone thought it had gone out of play. And when you watch it, I thought the ball had gone out of play. And when you watch it back, he had such fast feet to keep that in and bomb it forward. And I think even he was shocked himself. That's probably why he didn't score. So fair play, Betto.
Yeah. And I mean, Newcastle fans will, I'd imagine they'd be bemoaning their own team more than anything that we'd sort of done. But if you look at supposedly 3 of their best players, their super tall striker, who didn't get a touch. Did he touch the ball at all? Did he get a shot? I'm not sure. Gordon, we stifled. I mean, I don't think he's absolutely anything special anyway, but we dealt with him, and their keeper ballsed up as well. So I think we took them to task, and I think the people that they had come in for, 1 or 2 of the people who are out of the team at the moment, Bruno, obviously they didn't have Schlar as well, I think, as a top defender, they didn't have him. But we've had injuries in the past and we've coped with it. So we absolutely deserved something from today, and I'm glad it was 3 points.
There's something just about these away fans that we've got to tell you. There's going insane. Our away fans was immense then.
Yeah.
Like, when you see the score, there's like all of us jumping around, like going mad. Like the Everton fans away today, you could hear us. And I don't know what it is, but we're just miles better away than home. You can even see with the players, Paul, they feel more comfortable. I don't know if it's because they don't get the man out. Do you know when they're at home and everyone shouts "man on" as soon as they got the ball, shit in the pants at home, and they're away and they've got no one to moan. They can't hear nothing but Newcastle fans moaning at their players. And I'm not disrespecting our fans at home, but I generally think when our players play away, Paul, it feels like there's no pressure on them, and it feels like you can just go away. There wasn't massively expected to win this game. Obviously, we want to, but I think a lot of people wasn't confident with the 1-1 that we had been scored. And I can't put what it is, but we play better away, and we need to figure that out. We do need to figure that out. Someone said before the show had even started in the comments, they said, can we hypnotise all these players to tell them that when we're at home, we're actually away? And I thought that was a good idea. That made me laugh.
Yeah, that would. We do need a little bit of hypnotism, I think, don't we? And like we said before, there were players today who get slated. A lot of people are having a go at Garner Gay after Monday. McNeil obviously gets his amount of stick as well. So does Mikalenko. O'Brien does it right back, and certainly Betto does. But everyone stepped up, I think. I think 6.7 and 6.9 for O'Brien and Pickford are ridiculously harsh. And fair play to Betto. I think he was the best version of himself today. Definitely.
I don't think you can take the criticism to heart from us, and we do it on the show as well, by the way. Like, we are finishing the show now, people. But do you know, you say if we criticise someone, it's because they probably have been shocking. Like, they've had a bad game. If we criticise someone, it's because they've had a bad game. But we don't hold grudges. If they play, we criticised someone last game. If they play this game and they play fantastic, we're behind them. We're behind them from the very start. But if they play fantastic, we'll all say, you know what, we don't hold the grudge. So I thought Garner Gay played crap last game. I thought he's better this game. I don't hold a grudge and don't want to say he played better just because I'm holding a grudge from last game. Same with McNeil. I've said don't play McNeil. He don't offer that much in other games. Today we played him, and I admit he did offer a lot. But I only said he don't offer a lot because the other games he hasn't been that good in the cup and stuff when we've gone out and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought if you rise to us, trust me, we'll back you. That's what we do. Footballers have got to take it. They get paid fat. It's everyone's dream to be a footballer. Do you know what I mean? They get paid thousands, and I think they should know that if they have a bad game, Paul, it's going to get called out. And if they have a good game, it'll get praised. And that's just football. And they just need to accept that. Don't cry too much just about a bit of fans calling you out when you play bad, because it happens. Just play good. Next game.
Yeah, and I would just a sort of little bit of self-praise for us and everyone in the comments as well. I think we're fairly level-headed. We do get annoyed. We have our rants and everything else, but we do recognise when people have put a shift in and done well and everything else. We're not blind to the fact that you can have a great game one week and you can have a run of bad games, but then you can come back and, Neil's got a lot to sort of do to turn people's opinions completely round, but he's certainly done a great effort today. And looking at that, we've gone up one place, and it's just nice that we can bask in our glory of the day and not really be bothered about what the hell is going on down there where Spurs are and Newcastle are and Brighton are.
Are we back in the Europa League chance now or not? Or should we just stop thinking about
that? Let's just enjoy one game at a time, as they say. And
I was joking when I said that Tuesday. Let's just talk about being in a relegation battle, people. Let's not even think about that Europa League spot now. Just forget about it. Just don't ever think about it again. Even if we are in it, I'm not even going to say we're in it. I'm going to say we're in the bottom four because I don't want to. Let's just pray we turn Tuesday and we've got to turn this home form around. Yeah, that is the big thing. We do need to turn the home form around. Did see Liam earlier on saying, you know what? I'm fuming. Why was McNeil shouldn't be starting today? He wanted to leave Everton. And trust me, I understand what you're saying a little bit, but I also disagree because you know what? Don't cut your nose off to spite your face. It's about Everton doing well this season. And if McNeil can offer something this game to help us win, which he did, he played well. If he can offer something to get us the result this game, then let's get the result. You know what I mean? We're still paying him his wages. And when you've got someone working for you and you're paying your wages, you still want to get something from them, don't you? And if McNeil could play today and do well, which he did, we still do it. And I get you. If he wants to leave because we're not playing him, it's our choice. We're not playing, but it's not McNeil's fault. McNeil used to play for us, and he ain't going to get a game when Grealish is back and we've got all these players. So I wouldn't blame it on McNeil. It's not his fault. And he did his job today. He could have played and been crap and not arsed because he wanted to leave, but he didn't. He respected Everton and played well. I said it earlier on. So Liam, let's just get behind him. If we know he might leave at the end of the season, but if he's willing to play like that for us and make us do well this season, it's all about us doing well. That's the priority. Everton doing well this season, in my opinion.
Yeah, true. So, yeah, I tell you what, it's a much better 4-hour journey coming back now from the northeast with 3 points. Those coaches are going to be bouncing, absolutely bouncing. So enjoy your safe journey back, everybody. And certainly your evening as well.
Up them toffees, everyone. I told you. You didn't believe me. You was like, oh, you know what? We won't win before the derby. I told you it'd come when you don't expect it. Yeah. I
said 1-0. I didn't get 3-2, but I said 1-0.
That was nowhere near. My score was actually coming in at one point. Well, yours was as well, right at the start of the game.
Hey, at one point, I thought it was going to be Eugene's day. To be honest,
it did look like it, but no, I was 2-1. I don't know who did do 3-2. Let us know on the next show if you did get it right. That is the end of the show. We could party with you all night, but we're not going to. We'll just go make sure you party still when we're gone. Up the toffees, we're back, baby. We're back. A win. I told you. Dora, what's the fish called again, Paul? Dora, the one that forgets everything. I forgot.
Dora, yeah.
Dora.
Yeah.
Everton.
Don't forget that for a while, though.
It's weird because I actually can't even remember who we played last game. Like, all I can remember is this Newcastle game. I can't remember anything other than this Newcastle game. And that's the good thing about being an Everton fan. You only remember your last game. And we just beat Newcastle at their own ground. And Jordan Pickford made a wicked save to rub it in their faces. Up the top is everyone. What a game. And we are back a little bit. We are back. You know what I mean? That was a good result, people. Good result. Up the top is. See you again before the next game.